Welcome back to another video, guys, and today I'm going to teach you how to get your first 100 high-paying clients. All right, so let's define what high-paying clients are, right? Essentially, let's just describe the models that you're going to be paid in whenever you start a business. So if you have a low-ticket offer, right, this usually ranges around anywhere from 12 to $1,000, right? Right? This could be simply info products, ebooks, right? Communities. You're talking about like a school, Discord, stuff like this, where this is a low ticket offer, right? And then if you want a high ticket offer, which eventually you have to transition to if you want to make money, right? If we go high ticket, HT, you're talking anywhere from, in my opinion, $4,000 and up. All right. You can offer high ticket offers for 25K, 50K, 100K, depending on the services that you're providing, depending on the level that you are at as an entrepreneur. It depends on the money that you can charge. Like you got top level entrepreneurs who are charging 100K for a sit down, right? So obviously you're not there yet, right? But essentially when you have a high ticket offer, you're offering a membership service into a program or a mentorship, right? Usually this ranges between anywhere from 6 to 12 months. Most structures that I've seen and how we structured our high-paying, high-ticket service is 6 to 12 months of mentorship, right? Because essentially this is what people are going to be able to justify paying $4,000 on for a long period of time. Or you could just offer a consulting service where you charge that for like a couple of sessions or some shit. You could do the same thing, 4K for, one call a week. But this is more high level stuff. All right, one call a week for 4K a month. This is when you got to be established. To be able to charge this. So the natural progression is usually you start off with low ticket products, info products, ebooks, communities, and you're charging anywhere from $12 up until $1,000, right? The sweet spot is usually around 40 to 50 bucks to no more than 250 bucks, right? Especially for communities, right? Communities, you're gonna see them usually range around 40 to 50 bucks a month, 100 bucks a month. I've not seen communities cost more than 250 bucks a month, all right? This is usually the route that most people are going down in terms of low ticket. Eventually, you wanna then transition into a 6 to 12 months mentorship where people are paying you $4,000 for that much time, right? And then you could break this down. You could offer discounts to people who pay more upfront, but this is the structure, right? Once you get to a high level status, you can start charging way more. Like your time becomes more valuable, right? The exchange of value that you create becomes way more valuable, okay? Now, I'm gonna even give you a caveat here. When I initially started coaching, let me just show you that this shit is possible. When I initially started coaching, before I had even 100,000 followers, I would have people pay me $1,000 an hour for a consultation. Literally. I didn't do more of those because I wanted to scale my expertise, right, to a large amount of people. But it just shows you that if you get good enough and if you provide enough value, people will pay you a lot of money. Like I'm telling you, I was at a point where I remember several times, hey bro, Here's 1,000. Here's 500 for 30 minutes. Right? Because they just want to speak directly to me so I can solve their problem. All right. So it's very possible to get high paying clients. So now let's talk about how do you position yourself in order for you to do this? How do you get people to pay you? Either if it's, we don't want the low ticket, right? We understand, we can make another video another day, but we talking about high ticket, $4,000 and up, all right? For a longer period of time or at once. So how do we do this? We're gonna restart everything, all right? Now that we understand the structure, let's go to the how. So your goal is to charge $4,000 plus. Okay, so you have to ask yourself, how big is the pain point? The larger the pain point that you're solving, right, for the customer, the more they're willing to pay. It's that simple. If they're going through a problem that they've been facing for a long time, the longer the more they're willing to pay. If I want to make somebody watch a TV show, let me just give you the Netflix model, for instance, right? Netflix provides an entertainment service. They're not really solving the problem of the customer. That's why their services are so cheap. $20 a month, $30 a month, whatever the fuck it is. I don't really watch Netflix, neither should you. But yeah, they're not solving a big pain point. They can still make billions and trillions with that model. But if you want to make more money up front, because you're not a Netflix, you're not a conglomerate, right? You don't have trillions of dollars in funding. How big is the pain point that you're trying to solve for the customer? So let's go back. Let's talk about what we've discussed in previous videos. The way you figure this out is you simply break down people's desires. Health, wealth, relationships. These are the core three. These are the sectors of life, the three pillars of life. Whenever you're making money, whenever you're trying to make money, just remember the three pillars of life: health, wealth, relationships. Okay, I want to make a lot of money. Which part of these, which one of these three am I going to master in helping people solve a big pain point? A big pain point. Is it going to be health, right? Am I going to help people go from fat to fit? Am I going to help people go from obese to in great shape? That's a huge pain point. People who are not in good shape, people who don't feel good about themselves, that's a huge pain point. They suffer from lack of confidence, image issues, anxiety. This is how big the problem can be for physical fitness, right? Wealth, oh my Lord. I don't need to tell you, okay? You want to make a lot of money because you're suffering at your job, you hate your 9 to 5, it makes you feel like shit, you want to have financial freedom, you're late on your bills, you can't do what you want, you can't provide for your family. Those are big pain points. So if you can figure out, okay, I want to teach people how to escape the rat race. I want to teach people how to create financial freedom. That's a big pain point. This is something, if we're just talking about the health and wealth, that people will pay a lot of money for. Relationships. People, I want to find a great partner, especially for successful people. They're putting a lot of work to make themselves a catch, but they still struggle with finding a partner, a companion in life. People will pay a lot of money for that. Can you help me find my life partner? That is a significant thing. That is a significant pain point. Once you identify which part of these you're going to attack based on what you know, what your expertise is, right? Then you're going to ask yourself, how big is the pain point? Okay, which part of this do I want to actually solve? And all you're doing is, imagine this is the customer, imagine this is their desired outcome, and I suck at drawing, but just imagine this is some bridge. You are the bridge. You. People don't buy on price. All right? They buy on problem solving. Is this price going to get me to my desired outcome? And this is where you come in. I always tell you guys, position your customer, your client, as the hero, not your products and services. Your products and services are never the hero. It's them. Whenever you make your products and services the hero, you make the client say, well, this person is not, there's no journey here for me to figure out. When you position your customer as the hero, they take the action, they're responsible for the actions, and they're the person that is willing to make the decision that they feel like you will help them get to their desired outcome. Your products and services just provide a guide. You're just simply there to provide a guide. You're the bridge between where they are and their desired outcome. Right? And then that makes the price justifiable. Hey, you're stuck in the rat race. You're barely making enough money. You can't provide for your family. You can't go on trips. You can't do nice things. You can't enjoy yourself. I've created a system to help you make $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month. What is that worth to you? Well, shit, if I can make $5,000 a month, I'm just giving you guys a role play here. If I can make $5,000 a month extra, man, I could catch up on my credit card bills. I could pay off my student loans. What would that person be willing to pay to justify their desired outcome? Hey, bro. Hey, sir. Hey, ma'am. We're just going to provide you with the resources to help you get to your desired outcome. Any price is justifiable if they feel like they can get to their desired outcome. All right, so stop worrying about selling on price and sell on pain point and you bridging the gap. It's that simple. Okay, this is how you get your first 100 high-paying clients, right? 1,000 high-paying clients, because they need to feel like you are the person that's going to bridge the gap in any one of these sectors. And if you can figure that out, if you can figure out which one of the doors you want to attack, you position your products and services as the bridge, and you're just there to guide them to where they want to go, based on your case studies, based on your testimonials, etc. I'm just here to show you that you can get to wherever you want. And the better you position yourself in these markets, right? And guess how you do that? Right? What I'm teaching over here, personal branding. You become an authority in bridging the gap. When you create a personal brand, you become an authority in bridging the gap. Human beings will always relate more to human beings. Human beings will always feel more connected to human beings. This is why personal branding is the way. I created my personal brand and it changed my life. If you position yourself as a personal brand that dominates either one of these sectors in a specific field, and you are now the bridge between your customer and their desires and their desired outcome, they are going to be willing to pay you whatever you pick, as long as you're going to provide them the value. Obviously, over here, you're not going to be selling them some bullshit. You're going to be giving them actual tools and resources. You're going to be doing everything in your power to get them to their desired outcome, obviously. But when you position yourself as a brand, they relate to you and they feel connected to you and they feel like you are the perfect bridge to their desired outcome. That's how you get high-paying clients.